Hi, I'm Michael Saul. This is, I think, the third episode in sort of the vlog of the new feature film I'm working on, Dance of Days. I wanted to continue the talk about some of the gear that I use and that I own. I know some people ask me why I own a lot of my own equipment, and it's partially because of familiarity. I like knowing how things work, and I like knowing how they work before I use them. And if I own them, I can get my hair's a mess. If I if I own them, I can learn how to use them and practice how to use them. And at my age, that's something I need to do often. It's helpful. But I also like just being able to grab stuff and go use it. Run and gun kind of filming. So there are certain things that I will hire and rent, and that includes lighting and grip and sound. I don't have. I have a little bit of sound equipment that I use when I do interviews and that sort of thing on the side, but typically I will hire a professional sound recordist on set because the sound is very important. And the birds are agreeing with me. So I just want to show you some of the gear that I own, other than the camera, which I showed you in the last episode. Just some of the support stuff. So I own a number of tripods, different sizes, different heights, different uses. Right now I also have a slider that I use to do sort of fake dolly shots. It's limited, but it does add some movement to the shot when I feel it's important to do that. It was inexpensive to purchase online, and I just have it. I like having it. I also use it for interviews. I do have a shoulder rest cage, handheld cage. I don't really use this very often. I find it really heavy and a little difficult to use, but I have used it. I just don't use it very often. I tend to like as direct contact with the camera as possible, and anything that sort of gets in the way of that is, to me, just sort of extra bulk and extra things I have to work with just to get to the camera. This is a small lighting kit I have, and of course you can see that our little kitten Fuji has found his place in it already. We've had Fuji for about 4 months now. He's a hellion. But anyway, there's your cute cat moment for the day. I have this kit of 3 of these LED lights. They're very small. They're great for interviews. I use them for the feature work, though, as well, because they are also battery operated. You can plug them in, but you can also use them with batteries. And that's really great here again for run and gun. Take it out on the street, take it out in somebody's yard or whatever. It'll give you a nice key light. And it's good for just, if you have bigger lights, it's good for using it for fill as well. As I said before, I really like owning some of these key pieces of equipment because I can get to know them, they're familiar to me, I can grab them and go shoot something very quickly, and I know that it's going to be set up the way I want it. So that's part of why I do this, and I accrue these things over a period of years. So it's not like I went out and spent a lot of money right off the bat. To bring you an update on the production, the outline of the film, which serves as the script, has gone out to some of the key players in the production. So I'm waiting for their input and questions. It looks like we will try to start casting toward the middle or end of November. We may start shooting before the holidays, but we may not. We may wait till the first of the year. It depends on how casting goes and all of these other sort of things. But I'm not on a strict time crunch. So that's another beauty of doing it this way, is we have the time and we have the leisure to create it, as we want to, rather than having to make it in a short, period of time on a deadline. So that's about it for this episode. I'm going to be traveling for the next couple of weeks, so I probably won't do another episode for a little while, but I'll be back and give you an update as soon as I get back into town. Thanks so much for watching.